Hey everybody, I am Dr. Axel here at Legend Chiropractic in beautiful Excelsior, Minnesota. Today we are going to be talking about our organs. Every organ in your body replaces itself many times throughout your lifetime. In fact, many cells in your body are replacing themselves multiple times a year. Interestingly enough, one of the most known examples of this would be in your bones. So people hear that your bones replace themselves every 7 years. There's two cells within the bones, the osteoblasts and the osteoclasts, that do that process. They take old brittle bone and they replace them with new healthy, strong bone. That's one of the slower cases of cellular changeover within the body. There's a natural cell death within the body, within organs and organ systems and muscles. When they're getting near the end of their life, the brain programs a cell to die, and then a proliferation of a new cell to replace that old cell. The death of the cell is called apoptosis, which is an absolute normal and healthy thing for your body to do. When that cell starts not doing what it's supposed to be doing, it starts getting old, it's not functioning the best, it's going to send a signal up to your brain and say, hey, I need you to replace this cell. Your brain is going to then start the apoptosis, or the death process of that cell, and then ultimately replace it through proliferation of a new cell of that exact type. So how do organs end up failing? Organ dysfunction happens over time. 99.9% of the time, organs don't fail overnight. The way that an organ starts to become dysfunctional is when there's interference between the brain and the organ. Either the organ isn't getting the proper communication up to the brain telling it, hey, you need to start this natural cell death process, or the brain isn't getting the proper communication down to actually make those processes happen. That communication between the brain and that organ is interfered with, and ultimately over time, the brain is not replacing those old dysfunctional cells with new healthy cells. That's how an organ system becomes sick. Your body is literally not building itself properly anymore over a series of time. So there's a chart I want to draw out throughout your lifetime. This is how your organs normally work. Function. This is time. So when you're born, your organs are hopefully built perfectly in the womb. Everything is developed perfectly, and your function is as high as it's going to be in your lifetime at that very moment. These stresses on your life start acting negatively on your body. You start getting these neural compromises between your brain and your body, and your function starts to decrease. The way that our healthcare system is set up today is that you need a symptom in order to go to your medical doctor and then to actually help you. Over time, your function decreases so much in your organs or organ systems or glands or musculature, whatever you're going in for, where this is the point where your body is actually going to start to show that symptom. I'm going to use an example here. Now your thyroid has built itself improperly for long enough that you are now starting to feel lethargic, you're starting to feel tired, you don't have the same energy level that you had. Now the medical doctor has the ability to treat something. What they're going to do is prescribe a medication to you that's going to replace your thyroid hormone that your body isn't naturally creating anymore, because over time your organ has not been replacing those cells properly, and your nervous system isn't in control of the thyroid as well as it should be. Your function stays down, but your symptom goes away. And in fact, now we're covering a symptom, and your body is then allowing itself to get worse and worse. That one symptom is covered up, and you don't know what the next organ issue is going to be. So that's how the sick care model of health is. What we do here in the office is we urge you to come in whether you have a symptom, whether you are already sick, whether you feel that you're healthy. Your organs don't have pain receptors on them. You either have to allow your body to get so dysfunctional that you have a symptom, or you can come into your neurology-based chiropractor. We have some really cool technology to allow us to see if A, you have neural compromise, and B, where it is, what organs and organ systems could potentially be being affected. Our whole goal in the office is to reduce that neural compromise, replace these cells through apoptosis and then cellular proliferation properly throughout your lifetime so that your organs and organ systems are functioning amazingly throughout your life. If you feel that you don't want to wait until you're sick, until your body has built itself improperly for so long that you get a symptom, this is the right place for you. We want to be able to help maintain your organ and organ function throughout your life so that you can live a longer, healthier, happier life. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I am Dr. Axel here at Legend Chiropractic in beautiful Excelsior, Minnesota, right on the corner of Highway 7 and 41, because everyone should have the right to make their life legendary.